Alright, in this video we're going to go over what I do, who I am, what this channel is about, my racing, my truck, my setup. So it's kind of an introductory video. So hi, I'm Dan Stinger. I'm from southeastern Indiana. I do auto body work for a living, and I enjoy drag racing. That's my hobby and my passion. So I'm 22, almost 23 years old. I've been racing since I was like 15 or 16. Really around right before I got my license, I got the bug to be into vehicles. And I've been around it my whole life. My dad drag raced for years. He has a drag car, a 66 Plymouth Belvedere, and an 87 Dodge Ram 4x4. He races them both. They both have big block Mopars in them, so they got me hooked. And we just we used to go and watch him race when we were kids. My mom would take us. We'd go watch him race, whatever, cheer him on. We were little kids. We loved it. So that kind of got me started in it. And a lot of people know my dad as being the Mopar guy around here. He's done this for years. We're one of the only big block slash, old school Mopar people in this area that I know of. I know very few people who even have a big block Mopar powered vehicle. And I actually put like stock cars in a different category. I'm talking like racing stuff. I know maybe like I'd count on one hand of the people I know who have big block Mopars or just Mopars in general that they race. So it's not very common around here. Everybody's Chevy guys, some Ford guys. Um, Taking a moment of silence for them. No, I'm just kidding. But I enjoy racing. It's what I do. It's my passion. So what I race is I have a 1989 Dodge Ram W100. It's a half-ton 4x4 long bed truck. I bought it when I was 15. Had it since then. Daily drove it in high school. Just my first vehicle, my baby. So we built a big block Mopar for it. It's a 526 cubic inch stroker out of a 440. The 440 I bought from a guy out of a motorhome for like 300 or 400 bucks, and I was so excited the night I got it. Me and my friend and my sister tore the whole thing down to the bare engine block the night I got it, and then it probably didn't run for like 3 more years because I didn't have anything for it. That was literally when I first bought it. So went to Bischoff Engine Service. The block did. They bored it. Did all the machine work. Bored it, honed it, decked it. I don't remember what all they did, but it's 55 thousandths overbore with an Eagle rotating assembly, 4.375 bore, 4.375 stroke. It's a 526 cubic inch. It's got a high volume oil system on it, little stuff like that. But I'll go over the main components. The heads are the Trick Flow 240s. They work really well. They're standard port aluminum heads with pretty good sized valves. Had 1 3/4 primary tube headers with 3-inch collectors. Headman truck headers. They're really too small for that engine by far, but it's all they sold, so that's what I had. The camshaft was a comp solid roller, 254, 260 at 50. Street roller, Extreme Energy Series street roller. Intake was a Mopar Performance M1 single plane with a 1000 CFM 4150 Pro Systems carburetor that worked really well. Harlan Sharp 1.5 rockers, MSD distributor, mileage on oil pan, main stud girdle, just all the good stuff. It's all good off the shelf parts. So I changed a lot of the stuff in the engine. I'm in the process of changing a lot of things now. That's what my last videos have been about. That's what they're going to be about for a while. But we'll just go over what it was because I've raced for about 2 years now. I've had it together for about 2 years. And it made 665 horsepower and 709 foot-pounds of torque. So, it runs really good. It's on pump gas. It's like 11.4 to 1 compression ratio. My transmission is a Chrysler 727 Torque Flight automatic. Bolt and Sprag, A&A valve body, good clutch packs, just little, basic stuff. built by Jeff Russell Motorsports in Liberty, Indiana. He did a really good job. Training works great. The torque converter is an ultimate torque converter concepts, 9.5-inch converter. It's about a 3,500 stall, probably, you could say. I don't really know. It changes with the changing from low range to high range and just different tire sizes and all. There's a bunch of different variables there. So it's an NP205 transfer case out of a first-gen Cummins. Factory drive shafts, factory front and rear end, just rebuilt. Lowered the truck, did a bunch of weight reduction on it. 355 gears, like a bunch of different sets of tires for different kind of racing. We'll go over that later, but so that's the combination I run. I'll throw in some pictures of the truck in the video here, and some maybe even some videos of it racing. So threw this truck together, had a lot of help from friends and my dad, and worked really well. It's fast, it's fun, it's 4-wheel drive. You can do dirt drags with it. Quarter mile, eighth mile. Loose dirt, sand. Freaking snow. It doesn't matter. I would do anything probably. Off-roading, which I don't really, but I probably could. It sits pretty low. But just anything. It's just built for fun. If people ask me what I built it for, just for fun. It's just a race, mostly, but just for fun. If you want to go out and do burnouts, it's it's great at that. If you want to go out and race, it's great at that. Works fine. 4-wheel drive launches are always fun. You can hook up pretty good about anywhere. Give or take, not perfect, but we'll go over that too. But yeah, that's just kind of a basic rundown of what I have. There's a lot more to talk about, and I like to talk about everything in detail, so I'll just make a bunch of different videos probably. But all these videos will just be me going over my stuff and what I have, and just my philosophies, my theories, my ideas, my opinions, my knowledge, stuff like that. Just me, no unbiased, just off the top of my head. What I say in one video might end up being what I find out's wrong later, or what I said something that I misrepresented. It doesn't matter. It's just me talking. So that's what this is. And so we'll be going in depth over everything I have. There's going to be no secrets at all on my racing stuff, but it doesn't really matter. If you know me, you might think this is interesting because maybe I've, lied to you before about what I have. Who knows? That's part of racing. You meet someone new, you never tell them what you got. Yeah, it's an old, school bus engine or whatever, but it's a motorhome 440, bolt-ons, whatever else. But, on this video, there's no reason for me to lie about the technical stuff. It is what it is. If you're a Mopar guy, you can come along, listen to what I have to say, take it, throw it out if you don't agree with me. Take the information in. If it's useful for you, that's great. Don't rely on me as your source for information. This is just me having fun. So, and I'll pretty much just put what I know and what's obvious in these videos. So, I'm a pretty straightforward guy. I'm not out here to beat anybody racing. I'm not out here to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not out here to make enemies. I race for fun. I've never raced anybody that I was mad about losing against. Even my friends would be the most, you know, but that's just how it is. That's just being dumb. But if you do know me and you see, you know, into detail what I have, that's fine. Um, if it makes you feel better, if we've raced before, that you know now, I mean, that's great. I just, it doesn't matter to me. I don't need to be secretive. There's no reason to be secretive. It's not the 60s anymore where everything someone does is brand new and you're trying to hide it. Everyone knows what goes fast now. Anyone knows how to make horsepower. It just depends on where you want to spend your money and what you want to do. So, and I highly doubt anyone will build something just like what I have and come race me and beat me. So it doesn't, like, if you do, that's great too. That'd be awesome. I would love to see more stuff like what I have. So if you do want to build something just like this, just watch these videos and build it, and I'll check it out. That'd be awesome. But maybe you'll sleep better at night if you've raced me before and you know that I was kind of pulling your leg a little bit on what I told you, what I'm running, or you know, just whatever else. I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not trying to be mean. If I ever came off as mean, I'm sorry. I really am not a mean person. So that's all I pretty much have to say about that. So just watch these videos if you want. You can like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. You don't have to if you don't want. I don't really care. I feel like that's so annoying when people ask that in their videos. So just whatever. I don't care. Well, thanks for listening and watching this video. This is the first video I've ever really edited and added other videos in and all this. It took me forever. So hopefully I can get this done quicker on other videos, or else it's going to take me 3 times as long to make the videos than it does to actually work on my stuff. So we'll try my best. I'll probably get better, I'm sure. I bought an app to edit videos, so you could say things are getting pretty serious. I appreciate you listening, and just drop any comments or anything if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them. I appreciate you watching my channel, and you'll be hearing from me on this channel pretty soon, hopefully, on some more updates on everything I'm doing. Alright, thanks for listening.